Welcome to Early Nights, soon to be the number one sleep resource on the planet. I am your host, Andre Joseph Dipka. Welcome to the show. Our mission is to help you fall back in love with sleep by restoring the quality of your life one early night at a time. Matthew Walker, the godfather of sleep science. Matthew Walker, PhD, wrote a book called Why We Sleep, unlocking the power of sleep and dreams. And in my opinion, he is the authority on sleep and health. Now, 10 years ago, I was suffering from a lot of things that people continue to suffer from today: digestive issues, insomnia, anxiety, panic attacks. A lot of health challenges where you feel like you're burning the candle at both ends, continuously destroying your endocrine system, your nervous system, your gut health. I was very lucky. I stumbled upon who would become my good friend, but started off as my mentor, Dan McDonald, the life regenerator, who taught me how to actually start to recover my system. Because when you really are suffering, you don't really know where to go, right? You go to all the physicians and they point you this way and that way, and you feel lost and you feel stuck. So I was lucky enough to overcome a lot of those challenges. And so years later, being back in the corporate world, I started to lose a sense of really how exhausted I was. That was up until last year on my birthday when my good friend Jillian Berry, Jillian, how you doing? I love you. Uh, she invited me to come out and stay on the island of Kauai, in the state of Hawaii, and I got to experience something that shifted my life forever. Within a day or two, I was noticing by 7, 8 p.m., I am out like a light. I'm waking up rejuvenated. I'm waking up excited to go and hit the beach and get sun and go for bike rides and hike and eat the good food and just be around people and put down the phone. I also deleted a lot of my social media a couple years ago, and that really obviously helped my nervous system. It just helped me stay more present with people. I noticed in the world that even though sleep is probably our most powerful tool when it comes to health recovery and healing, it's often the heaviest ignored. Think about it. We put our coffee first, our couple of beers or glasses of wine, our nicotine, our zins, our cigarettes, our cigars, our partners, our children, our favorite TV show, sitting in bed, watching what's going on around the world on X or YouTube. We constantly have earbuds in, listening to something. We always have shoes on, never grounding and being a part of the earth. We're never getting fresh air. We might have air filters, but what about all the beauty that comes with a bit of sunshine and jumping in the ocean? What I want to do is help people reconnect with how well they can feel. It's been so long in so many cases that people don't even, they just got used to feeling like crap. They got used to not having any passion because they're just trying to survive the day. And what I want to do is bring forth a generation of well rested, nourished, hydrated, healthy, happy individuals who have a mission, passion for life. I actually want to read you a passage in Why We Sleep. And I think it really helps put an exclamation point on what a lot of us are going through and how to improve it. I doubt you'll be surprised by these facts, but you may be surprised by the consequences. Routinely sleeping less than 6 hours a night weakens your immune system, substantially increases the risk of certain forms of cancer. Insufficient sleep appears to be a key lifestyle factor linked to your risk of developing Alzheimer's disease. Inadequate sleep, even moderate reductions for just 1 week, disrupts blood sugar levels so profoundly that you would be classified as a pre-diabetic. What is that? The number two cause of death in the United States, diabetes. Short sleeping increases the likelihood of your coronary arteries becoming blocked and brittle, setting you on a path towards cardiovascular disease, stroke, and congestive heart failure, which is the number one cause of death in the United States. Fitting Charlotte Bronte's prophetic wisdom that a ruffled mind makes a restless pillow. Sleep disruption further contributes to all psychiatric conditions. Listen to that again, all major psychiatric conditions, including depression, anxiety, and suicide. And these are subjects that all of us, if not someone we know, have suffered with. Perhaps you've also noticed a desire to eat more when you're tired. This is no coincidence. Too little sleep swells concentrations of a hormone that makes you feel hungry while suppressing the companion hormone that otherwise signals food satisfaction. Like the biggest challenge or the obesity epidemic. It doesn't make you feel full, it leaves you wanting more. Still a proven recipe for weight gain in sleep deficient adults and children alike. Worse, should you attempt a diet you won't get and you do not get enough sleep, it'll be futile, since most of the weight you lose will come from lean body mass, not fat. And to put it simply, you'll be losing your muscle while retaining that fat that sits around your organs, your stomach, and even in your blood. We have a lack of oxygen in this country and around the world. Here at Early Nights, we are partnering with the author. I'm excited about this. The author of Unreasonable Hospitality, William Giardara. Sorry, William, if I say that wrong. We want to bring our viewers, I want to bring my viewers the best information when it comes to taking care of yourself. I want you to fall in love with going to sleep, the process, laying down, being just as excited as you are for that Saturday night movie. I'm also working behind the scenes with Valuetainment's Joey and Nick, PBD's team. We've been working on this now for almost a year. And I'm really excited to say I'm going to be a part of the Vault Conference again this year. Looking forward to meeting tons of really successful, driven people, entrepreneurs, etc. And also traveling around to different places, Hawaii, the Blue Zones, things like that, to show you how you can actually live a huge quality of life and what these people are doing to live longer and be happier. I want to thank you. Guys, hit the sub down below. It'll glow. That's the coolest part. And I'm trying to get to 100 subs by the end of the month. I really appreciate it. I rely on organic growth. If you enjoyed the video, please support me in that way. And I want you all to stay rested.